Welcome back to another Mob Squad video. Yeah, it's a little bright. We're gonna go ahead and do some data logging today on the first map that I got for Hondata. Now, I've had it for about 2 weeks now, but when we were working on the car and getting everything buttoned up and ready for it, I did have an issue. So I was having a boost leak, and I meant to film last weekend. Well, I did film, but all of the actual footage that I got was like really jumpy whenever I put it on the computer to edit, and I don't know what was wrong with it, but we got a brand new SD card in here, so hopefully it's not the camera. We're gonna go ahead and let the car warm up just for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna get to driving around and I'll talk about it. I don't have a mount, so I may be able to kind of put the GoPro right here and just kind of hold it while I'm driving for a little bit or something to show you what the power's like, but we'll figure out when the time comes. But for right now, we're gonna let the car warm up, and then I'm gonna start my data log and drive around and see how it goes. All right, so we started the log. I already did a data log with the first one. A whole bunch of stuff was going wrong, so apparently my fuel pump was, it looked like my fuel pump was going out, and or I had an exhaust leak before the O2 sensor. So I moved the O2 sensor because I honestly may have an exhaust leak. Up here we're gonna go ahead and turn left and then make our way to areas where we can kind of go fast to Mexico. So, yep. I don't even know what this angle looks like. It might look really bad, but I'm not sure. So if it is bad, I apologize. I'm still gonna use the footage. Alright, so we are making 10 pounds. I watched the boost gauge that time. I hadn't really been paying attention to it earlier. Oh yeah, this is what good old New Mexico looks like. So we're gonna get on the highway, since the road that I do like to use is, you know, that whole area is blocked off. We're gonna go ahead and turn onto the highway to do my full second gear pull. All right, back at the house. The car's kind of dirty, so she needs a wash. I don't think you can really see it on the camera, but yeah, it seems like everything is, you know, running really good, no issues. Man, it is really freaking dark, and well, it's not even really dark, it's just can't see. But catch can is doing pretty good, so let's explain what I did right on that nipple right there. As you can see, that's what I was gonna make last week's video about, but all the footage, like I said, was kind of like corrupted or whatever freak was wrong with it. So what I did, pretty simple actually. I went and I found a bolt at a local hardware store, one that would fit inside of it. Bought some JB Weld and JB welded it in there. So if you watched the video whenever I did the PVC delete, I put like a rubber cap on there, and I figured, you know, this is some heavy duty, it's pretty sturdy rubber. It should, you know, I'll hose clamp it on there, it should stay because it's got barbs on it. Well, it busted, so I had a I went and took it for a drive that Sunday, and it blew it off, and I noticed that the car was making a weird noise at some point, and it was just air being pushed out of there. So had a pretty bad boost leak, but it is fixed now. That's what I did last weekend. I, you know, put the bolt in there with some JB Weld, and it's holding it in there. I mean, that'll never come out ever, so, you know, good stuff. Eventually I want to get rid of that. If you are interested in joining, you know, a group that's better than like forums and stuff, there is a Facebook group called R18 Performance and and Cosmetics or something like that. Just go find an R18 page like that on Facebook, and you'll see some of my stuff on there. I posted, I think, twice on there now, commented on some things. But yeah, a lot better of a community. I guess that's gonna be it for the video. So Dan the Tuning Man, like I've said before, he is from etunes.com. Their link is in the description. That's where I get tuned from, so etunes.com. And yes, it is with the Z and the dash. You got to make sure you put all of that right in, because if you don't, it pulls you up to some music page. But yeah, here pretty soon I'm going to be making a video on how that whole process works. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. And yeah, it's dark. Go buy some merch. Link is in the description, along with everything else you can do to find us. Follow us on TikTok, all of that stuff.